to you. Happy birthday, dear Wadey. Happy birthday to you.
Boy, lie down. I think I spoke too soon when I mentioned that I thought January was moving at a decent pace earlier this month, because now it feels like January has been dragging on for so long. You literally feel every single day in January, but we are at the end of January and it is time for my first favorites video of the year. Although this is gonna be a little bit different because I didn't really do any shopping, but as you can see from the intro, we had a birthday this month. I turned 3 and he just got groomed yesterday. So we're gonna be going over some of Wade's favorites. Wade might be falling asleep in my arms. I can't believe this little guy is already 3 years old. Can you believe you're 3 years old? Wade is an Aquarius, like his mother. He is very tired. Normally after grooming, he gets really exhausted, but also the past few days, we've just been out and about and normally he's napping through the day. So he hasn't had much sleep, hence this tired boy right here. But I wanted to go over some of Wade's favorites. We've been asked to do a day in the life from Wade's perspective. It's not that fascinating. He's normally sleeping. First one is Farmer's Dog, and Wade has been on Farmer's Dog ever since he was a puppy. We tried one other thing before this one. I forgot the name of it because Wade stopped eating it, and then once we switched into Farmer's Dog, he has loved it ever since. The only thing with Farmer's Dog is that it does get tricky when we're traveling. So for example, when we went to Italy, we could not bring Farmer's Dog with us. We did find an alternate thing to give him. So that's my only thing. Not sponsored, although Wade has been sponsored by Farmer's Dog before, but we genuinely just love it for Wade. Even though it is on the pricier side, we just want to make sure that he's not eating like off the table and he is getting all of the nutrients that he needs, because we want Wade to have many birthdays with us. Oh, this kid is so sleepy. He loves his crate from Fable Pets, and this thing, we call it his room. He's had it since he was a puppy. He used to be so tiny and now he fills it up pretty well. Looking to get another one for Margaux's parents' new place, which I will get to in a minute. This crate is amazing because it doesn't look like jail. He will go to it if he knows that he wants a treat, or if we're having a party, Wade will go into that room when his social battery is tapped out, because normally when we have family over, we have other dogs running around, and he'll literally just put himself in his room and be like, okay, I'm done now and everyone needs to go home. So that is my fellow little Aquarius baby right there. For treats, we really love Bocce bakery treats. I'll have my Amazon storefront linked so that you can see all of the things that Wade loves. We have a ton of different things on here. That is going to be it for this little segment, because I can see that this boy is literally trying to go to bed. Okay, so wanted to do a little chatty update. I love January because it tends to be pretty slow in terms of work, and so it's a great time for me to declutter and reorganize. Margaux and I have been going hard on reorganizing and purging in the house I was able to clean out our closets. I was able to reconfigure, organize the coat closet and took out anything that we didn't really need anymore. Put cubes and bins in there just so things are a little bit more organized with guest blankets, Wade's things, mainly Wade's things. This has just been great for just resetting the house. We finally worked on Margaux's room, which needed an extra shelf. Also a work in progress because Margaux needs to buy like a new racing sim. He sold his because he's looking to upgrade it, but just waiting for a deal on it, I guess. Finally scheduled an appointment with The RealReal where they had someone come over to my house, take pictures of everything, and they took the stuff and they're going to be selling it for me. So I'll talk about that a little bit more once I actually go through the process from beginning to end. Right now, they're still going through all the items and pricing things out. And if anything isn't priced the way that I want it to, they can send it back to me, no issues. Margaux's parents bought a new house at the end of last year and they have enlisted me to basically design the entire house, which is a little daunting, but I've had so much fun with it. Finally got in some of their main furniture. They're basically starting from scratch with their furniture, so it is going to take some time, but it has been really nice to get my hands on a project. There's so much pressure in that, but the house is wonderful and they're a bit further away from us now, but it's just such a stunning house and I'm so happy for them. I just want to make sure that their home is something that they genuinely feel so happy to be in. And so that for me is an honor. Don't want to let them down with this. So far, so good. They've been super happy. We've been getting photos of them saying that they're enjoying waking up in the morning. And the house is stunning. I'm so jealous of their windows and how big and bright it is. Furnishing their home has given me some additional content outside of my own place to post on the interiors page that has been just sitting there since like COVID. I started up in 2020, which was right after Mark and I got our house, but it's so interesting to see how much my style has changed over those years. I mean, it's been over 4 years and a lot has definitely shifted in my perspective since then. So I'm very excited to hopefully do a little bit more design work on this and we shall see where it goes. So that's been something that I've been working on all month. I've also been able to take a lot of things from our house that maybe we've moved away from in terms of decorative pieces and accents and bring it over to their space. I still have a ton of things to bring over to them. For products, I do have some stuff that I want to share. And the first is the Rootist. So I was introduced to this brand a few weeks ago and I attended a brand dinner, learned a little bit more about them. And these products include fermentation. And I have been so big on caring for my roots and my scalp for the past few months. That's why I started to go to a head spa. Their shampoo and conditioner is amazing because it's so concentrated. So it's in these small bottles and all you need to do is pump half your usual amount and you can lather it up in your hands and then apply it. It is so good and also smells so good. And I also have been enjoying their serums as well. In case you have a lot of product buildup in your hair, you're gonna wanna do this before you do your shampoo. It is called the AHA plus ACV Pre-Shampoo Scalp Clarifying Treatment. And the other one is the Clarify Balancing Serum for an oily scalp. Other than that, I haven't been like switching things up too much. My routine has pretty much been the same. For bags, you just saw these in my best purchases of the year, but I really wanted to highlight it for this month's favorite, hauling my laptop, notebook, measuring tape, and all that stuff for Margaux's parents' place. It is such a good little work bag. I will be doing a review on these very soon, but I do love how light this is. So happy that I went this like plum burgundy color. Again, it has just been great for toting things around. Quick update, we will be traveling again in a few weeks. So you won't have to watch videos of me just sitting in my room for much longer. We're gonna have a break in the content and we will be elsewhere. Very excited to have the first trip of the year with Margaux in a few weeks. Also just looking forward to a new year. I feel like January is always a good time to honestly reset. I like that way. It feels like my summer break. It has taken me a lot of time in therapy to learn that rest is not laziness, it is necessary. I feel so refreshed for the upcoming year. I have loved getting back into design. I have felt better in our home because we've been cleaning and organizing. And Mark and I have been spending a lot of quality time together. The holidays get so hectic, so it's been nice to have date nights at home where we can just playing like video games together. We're watching movies, we're watching our TV shows. Speaking of TV shows, Marry My Husband on Prime, current favorite K-drama. Highly recommend if you're into a revenge plot / rom-com. I know this one's a little bit short, but we are making our way towards other vlogs very soon. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all had a wonderful January, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!